Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel where I teach stock investment and stock trading, both local and foreign stocks, whether US stocks, UK stocks, European stocks and all that, even the Asian stock and many of them, South African stock, Nigerian stocks and all that. So in today's class, I will be sharing with you the 10 most valued and consistent stocks that pays dividends. I took over 24 hours to review these many companies, over 100 companies that I reviewed, and I came up with just 10 most valued stocks that pays dividends. So I will be looking at the stock's dividend yield. Yes, the stock dividend yield, because it's very important you know how the dividend yields before shareholders will definitely get their dividends at the end of every year. And I will also check the growth of these stocks in their dividends. So, and the history, that is how long, how consistent they've been able to pay this dividend, and what is the security of this dividend. Yes, it's always very important that you understand, because when you talk about security, there are some dividend that you needed to pay tax for, but these ones, I've selected them, and as you buy them because of the dividend, man, you are going to enjoy it every number of years that they pay their dividend. So now, on my list, now first and foremost, my name is Kasimi Emeka. I'm a digital marketer, small business promoter, and a full-time stock trader. So if today is just the first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, please do me one beautiful favor to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. That alone will enable YouTube to always send you notification whenever I drop useful information, financial information, and opportunities that can help you to reposition your finances. 2024 is just starting, and you have every opportunity right now before you to make your financial decision. So whatever I'm actually doing on this YouTube channel is showing you opportunities for your decision to invest. You can make that, and you can also approach your financial expert or financial advisor to be able to guide you on how to go about it. But what I do here is to show you the general and the random opportunities for you to make your decision on how to go. So first on the list, which made the number 10th, not even the number 1, the number 10th on my list, is Coca-Cola. Yes, it's Coca-Cola. Let's check what Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola is a very big brand. It's not new to us, and this particular company has consistently paid dividends for over 50 years and counting. Very secure. So you can see the dividend yield. The dividend yield is 3.08%. That is amazing. That's actually doing well. So when you come here, you see the ratios. Yes, the ratio 8.04%. The earnings per share, is also showing you that the earnings per share 1 year ago has always been 9.45%. For instance, you invested, let's say you own about 50 or 100 or 1 million units of Coca-Cola shares. So the dividend have to be calculated according to the number of shares that you have with them. That is amazing. That is cool money. So a lot of persons buy these Coca-Cola shares because of the dividend. Because if you check the price of Coca-Cola, it's not actually so robust, and the normal growth of the stock of Coca-Cola is always, very, very little. The margin is always very tiny, but for the dividend is consistent. So the security is around there. The growth is also there, though the growth rate is not fast, it's not too large compared to some other ones. So that is what so that is Coca-Cola. And the next that made the number 9th on the list is Realty. Realty Income is a real estate company that has done well and has continued to pay dividend. In fact, consistent 5 years now and counting. So it's still continuing, and you continue to see how strong they are. You can see the yield, the dividend yield is 5.60%. That is whopping. That is so nice. And when you check the growth, the revenue growth of both the most recent quarter and the trailing 12 months, you can see what it is right there. So this can help you to make a insightful decision. And even the earning before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization is also something to go by. Then the third on the list, which is number 8 on the list, is S&P Global. Yes, S&P Global is also another great company, that has paid dividend for the past for the past many years, over 50 years. They have been paying dividend, and that is what it is. So this is their dividend ratio. Let me check. So the growth rate, I always focus on the growth rate of this dividend because it helps me to also determine if they are moving forward or not, if you are to buy or not. You see, 1 year ago is 7.79%. Yes, the revenue changes, 7. Then 12 months, within 12 months, what it actually did in trailing 12 months is 18%. This is amazing. So this is amazing. Earning per share has always been 26%. So it's so nice that when you want to buy, you can always focus on this particular stock if you are buying because of the dividend. These are stocks that you buy for the dividend sake, and you make good money. You make good money at the end of the day. So you can even be adding up in your portfolio, adding up in your portfolio much, buying more just because you want to get dividend at the end of the year. So the number 7 on the list is Walmart. Yes, Walmart has consistently paid dividend for the past 50 years. A lot of people from this part of the world, you don't know most of all this company, but I'm just sharing with you so that whenever you want to invest in such companies, you look out for these ones, especially if you are looking towards the angle of dividend. So you can see what it has actually done in the past 1 year. It's been progressive. Yes, it's been progressive. So you could now buy this particular stock and hold for the dividend itself. Now the number 6 on my list is Microsoft. Microsoft has done marvelously okay. For the past 20 years, Microsoft has consistently been paying dividends. So the consistency is there. You can see now, over 20 years they have been paying dividends, So one other thing that you also need to look out for when you are buying Microsoft is one major thing that has enabled Microsoft or many persons that want to buy the Microsoft stock to focus on that is their partnership with OpenAI. And even the Copilot. These are new innovations that has come to Microsoft. OpenAI is into artificial intelligence and is taking all over the world, especially now. Then the Copilot is the same thing, doing marvelously. So when you look at companies like this, you check their investment, you check their innovative power. These are things that will enable them to bring more profit for investors. So it's a good stock for you to consider for the dividend. Now that is that. And then number fifth on my list is Target. Number fifth on my list is Target. Yes. Okay, cool. So Target is another company that has made the list and has consistently paid dividend for the past 50 years. That is amazing. For the past 50 years, this particular company has been paying their shareholder every year for 50 good years, and it's still counting. So that makes me choose this particular company for the consistency in the market, and the company has a very strong payout ratio of over 56.12%, an annual dividend of 3.16%, annual growth of 10%. You see, the growth is there. So it's always good for you to consider companies like this whenever you want to see the dividend growth of 3 years. You see, it has even increased from what actually, analyzed and viewed. So every day by day you can begin to see how this is 15%. 15% is a good to go, So these are things that you will always check when you are buying these particular companies, and you will see how they will transform your financial decision or your financial investment. So the number 4 on the list is Apple. Yes, Apple. Of course, many of you do not know how these companies are being structured. These companies, they are structured to attract a lot of opportunities to it. And this is Apple. Apple for the past 35 years have been paying dividends. Yes, it has been paying dividends, a lot of it, because many of you don't know how this company, because they have had a lot of turbulent moments, but today many of us are focusing on Apple because of the level of growth that is actually brought into the space, especially to the investors. So it's a good buy. And another thing that will also make you to consider Apple is this. Apple receive over $17 billion annually. $17 billion annually from Google. Why? Because Google wants the default search engine of Apple to remain Google. Yes, and for you to do that, you have to pay for the price. And Google is ready. And currently, as I'm talking to you, I'm recording this video. You can go and check it. Google pays Apple $17 billion annually just to make sure that the default search engine of Apple remains Google. That is market. So all these are one of the things that attracts opportunities to the company, especially in the angle of investors. So when you are investing in this part of company, always look out for how the growth margin, the growth margin, the payout and all that. These are things that you will always check. You can see the growth margin is over 5.74%. That is amazing. That is a good to go company. So, and then the sixth dividend company that actually, the dividend stock that actually made my list is J&J. That is Johnson & Johnson. It's a pharmaceutical company, that the dividend yield has, in fact, a lot of opportunity that it brought. So you can see, yes, the dividend yield has yielded over 2% to approximately 3%. So let me open this. You can see the growth rate. The growth rate of this particular company has even gone above 4%. This is 5.70%. That is 70% growth. So this is nice to go by. This is nice to go by, and it's also the dividend yield of 2.29%. 2.29%. The dividend yield, yes, the dividend. So these are things that when you are considering companies like this, you look out for this. And mind you, Johnson & Johnson for the past 48 years has consistently paid dividends to their shareholders. That is amazing. So you look at the strength, the history of these companies and the security around it. So they are good to buy. So you too can go ahead and buy this particular stock, and you definitely see the opportunities around it. Yes, it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. I love this particular company, and I'll make sure I add it to my portfolio. I haven't bought Johnson & Johnson, but I'm also going to get it before the year runs out. So another company that you should also consider, which made number 2, the number 2 on my list, is McDowell. Yes, McDonald's. Sorry. So McDonald's has been, for the past 48 years, it has consistently pay out dividend to its shareholders. You can see the dividend yield 2.29%. The ratio is 29%. That is amazing. You see, this is a good to go. So I look at most of all this company. When you are considering them, you check their payout ratio. The payout ratio of this particular company is over 58.85%. 58. So these are things that you also check whenever you want to buy companies like this. Yeah. Okay, so it's good that you consider this particular company and get their shares. Then the number 1 on my list happens to be Lowe's. Yes, Lowe's is fact that it has almost everything that you look out for when you want to consider dividend paying stocks. It has everything. You talk about the growth, you talk about the yield. The yield is over 2.03% at 10.13%, annual growth on a payout ratio of 33.77%. That is amazing. That's amazing. Look at the ratio, almost, that is 20%. Yes, 20% ratio. You have the revenue ratio, not the revenue, the dividend yield of 2.08%. That is great. This is great. And you check the growth rate. You can see what it has done over the past 1 year, 12.81%. So you check all these ones and you'll be able to make your decision. And like I said, consistently this company has paid dividend to shareholder for the past 50 years. So you can buy this particular stock for the sake of the dividends. Every year you get annual return on your investment. So that is cool to go. So guys, that is 10 most valued, consistent, and very secured stocks that you can start buying. So if you haven't started investing in stocks, because investment in stock is like buying into an existing company. All of them, they are existing companies. So what you are just doing is that you just put your money there, you go and sleep. No advertisement, nothing, no stress. The people that will do the work for you be there, and at the end of the day you have a return on investment. That is so cool. So guys, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to do that and click on the notification button for notification from Google, and from anytime I drop videos like this that will help you, you'll get notified. And if this video or this class interests you so much, you can drop a like. Just drop a like button, or if you have any question you want to ask me, don't do it on the comment section. I will always guide you. And for those of you who want to start, maybe you are a novice, you don't know anything about stock investment and you want to start, on the description of this video you will see my WhatsApp link. Just click on it and WhatsApp me directly. I will take my time to attend to you. I will add you to my training class, where I will teach you from A to Z about stock investment. Until my next video, I would appreciate you for watching to the end. And mind you, you can share, you can like, as the case may be. Bye bye for now.